Well, good morning from Two Happy Children Farm. I guess it's time to start working on the planter, and I thought I'd give you guys an update on what we're seeing and what we're going to do to rehab this a little bit and then get it ready for the field in the spring. So as you know, this is a 7200 6-row narrow. It has a hex shaft, and I think it had the new transmission put on because I don't see any serial number on it. So anyways, I started looking at the wear items and doing things that I wanted to do. I'm going to be going into no-till for this planter, but the first year it's going to be tilled, and I'm going through it and looking at what was worn out. So as always, we start with the opening discs, and those were brand new. Someone had replaced them to sell the planter, which is a good deal for me. After the opening disc, I put on the new Keaton seed firmer with the hanger on there. I like to push the seed into the soil a little bit, especially in no-till. The next thing I did is I replaced the mustache here. On the original planter it was rigid, and I know I've had experience with wanting to get that to be floating, so that if I have some uneven territory I'll still keep on the contact. So that's brand new. Along with the assembly, I was able to reuse the handle. After that, we have Guage wheels, and they are really new. They're like 4.5 inches. If I had a little more money, I'd change the arms out and put on the new bushings. They do make good contact with the disc. They're just sometimes they skip and miss a little. The bearings are good, but they kind of wobble on the shaft. So more money, I'd change those over, but the first year I'm just going to leave it as is. On the back end, the closing assembly was the old 7200 package. It looks like this. So I found those had a lot of wobble in them, so I'm replacing all of those with product from SI Distributing. And then I was originally working on a 4-row planter. Now I'm on a 6, so I ordered 4 rows of the Yetter polys, and I had some remaining Thompson closing wheels. So on a few rows I'll pair those up, and then a few rows will just be the Yetter polys. If I find that's an issue, I'll change it over next year. So that's from SI Distributing. It's got a nice hex shaped thing, and once I get on to cement, I'll even that up. Up here on the chains, we're replacing all the drive chains for the unit, and then replacing the springs on the idler. Most of them were either 0% good or cracking. And then I've decided to go with the adjustable downforce. It was something easy to pop on, and I found these used for $75 a row, which is a good deal. And I have a lot of other things I need to spend money on, and I still haven't fully figured out how the fertilizer works. So that's an update from looking at from the ground up. I'm going to go along all 6 rows, get all that stuff done, and then we'll start looking at more of the transmission chain issues, and trying out the fertilizer, doing a pressure check, and seeing how the vacuum works. So starting from the bottom up, I think I've gotten all the parts I need and just need to crank it out. So thanks for watching.